Good morning. Thursday again. And as we begin our day of learning, day of teaching, day of exploring the beautiful things of God, let us pause for a while and ground ourselves, being established in the hope that we have in Christ. This is the Anchor of Hope program of Life Formation Mission Academy. And again, I would like to greet all of you teachers, parents, and students this morning. As we look at our series this time, it is the Power for Learning series. And last week, we began with the first key to this power for learning, which is discipline. And I pray that as we understand this very important characteristic, very important virtue of discipline, and in fact, we will explore this more in the coming weeks. It will launch us and direct our ways to the things that we need, because really learning and the power for learning is going to be achieved by this very first virtue or act, which is discipline. Today, I would like to just share to you and plant the seed of the next key for the power for learning. And it is also a D word, which is diligence. Diligence. Diligence is something that is becoming more rare today. The Filipino translation perhaps is simply the word sipag. Okay, because today, because of the technology, because of the convenience of many things, we are losing our virtue of diligence. And I pray especially for the students that you will not allow this to happen to you. But by the power of the Spirit of God, you will let diligence become the very factor, coupled with discipline, that will help you obtain the power for your learning. Diligence is defined in the dictionary as a steady, a careful, an earnest, energetic effort. In other words, it has to do with effort. We have to be the one to do the work. It is steady. It is careful. In other words, it's not just something that will happen. It is earnest. In other words, it comes from the heart. It is energetic, and it is an effort that we do. So all of these are what characterizes diligence. We cannot just learn and think that we will succeed in life if we don't make the effort. As many people say in Filipino, talo ng masipag ang mayaman, o talo ng masipag ang mga bagay na akala natin meron tayo. You see, when we are diligent, we can rise above many things. In the book of Hebrews, chapter 6, particularly in verse 11, the writer of the Hebrews has this as a prayer and a plea to the people then. He said that we desire that you will show, each one of you will show the same diligence, so that you may realize the full assurance of your hope until the end. Show the same diligence so that you can see the fruit. You see, it's going to be a long haul for many of you students. The next 10 years will be filled with learning in classrooms, research works, projects, things that you will be doing. But it doesn't end there, actually. It is only the foundation of what you will be doing for the rest of your life. And we need diligence very, very much, because this is an effort that comes from us. It is a decision we have to make. We have to be always earnest. We have to be always careful. We always have to be sincere in our work, trying to make the effort in everything. Proverbs chapter 12. And the book of Proverbs has many, many references about diligence. I think it's over 10 verses there that talk about diligence and the being diligent. But I would just like to take two of these in Proverbs chapter 12. First, in verse 24, it says there that the hand of the diligent will rule. The hand of the diligent will rule, but the slothful hand will come to forced labor. Okay, the hand of the diligent will rule. It is our work of diligence that will make us victorious and overcoming. Then in verse 27, it says here, a slothful or lazy man does not roast his prey, but the prized and precious possession of a man is diligence. The prized or precious possession of a man. I'll change that. A prized and precious possession of a student is diligence. This is our precious possession, your precious possession. It is yours. And the strength and everything comes from God. Remember the other day we were talking about, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And this is where we will draw our power and effort for diligence. And so as we begin again another day, let us realize and see discipline, the first power key, now diligence. That when we can walk in these two keys alone, and there will be others that we will be looking into later, but these are very, very vital. That's why I placed them almost there in the beginning, because we need to practice discipline, we need to practice diligence, and when we do, we will receive the power to learn, not only now, not only while you are in LFMA, but more importantly, when you face life ahead. God bless you, and have a great day in your studies, subjects, as you apply diligence.